All right, hi there. My name is Brandon Woberski. Today I'm going to be pitching about Bobade. So, sugar drinks conquer our market. Bobade is coming into this market to solve this crisis. Consumers shouldn't be forced to drink stuff that has all these additives, sugar, and everything else that's harmful to us. We need to be able to go out and have a fresh addition to what we have out available. Bobade is the next step. Practically, what is Bobade? Bobade is an all-natural honey-based lemonade using only fresh lemons, fresh fruits, and best tasting water. Nothing more. Practically, that's our simple slogan. We want to be able to go out, provide a unique solution using simple ingredients. We only want to use local and fresh produce that you can find around Arizona. Arizona grown, Arizona made. Bobade is for all ages and backgrounds. The lemonade market shouldn't be just for those that can drink sugary filled beverages or anything with preservatives, anything like that. These additions to these drinks make it to where, certain handfuls of different communities can't drink this stuff. People with diabetes or have deal with high blood sugar. Bobade is the reason why we're able to be a drink for everybody. And honey is what we kind of use as our natural little trick here. It's a natural and great tasting sweetener. Practically, what that means is, we're adding this into our lemon water mixture, and it practically brings in those health benefits, naturally sweetens it, and it's, in those minimal amounts, we're seeing that it's not as bad as those sugary drinks. Yes, it's still a natural sugar, but when you're in minimal portions, they're still having all the added health factors. It'll taste good, and you're not really having that much sugar. Plus, the fresh foods together perfectly. We want to be able to utilize those fresh produces that are around us here in Arizona, fresh strawberries, fresh pineapple, add all that in. Why pay for artificial flavoring? Why should I go out to Walmart and pay, $3 for a bottle of strawberry lemonade? Right there on the bottle, it says artificially flavored. Why? Why can't we, why do we need to pay for that? Why can't we have those health benefits? Why can't we have the goodness of what's on this earth in our fresh drinks? Now, our competitors, AG Lemonade Stand, Minute Maid Tropicana. Each one of these, the difference is our flavor. Bobade utilizes fresh, no preservative, no artificial flavoring. Arizona Lemonade Stand, Minute Maid Tropicana, all have Red 40 or other harmful ingredients that are inside of all of their products. That's why we're the difference. Now, we want to be at Arizona markets, different events around, we want to be able to continue to grow out to different sectors, grow out past Arizona. We were very big right now inside of the Gilbert Market, local bowling events, and on GCU's campus. Get this into the Sun Stadium, D-back Stadium. Why pay $10 for a sugary drink at a Diamondbacks game when you can pay less than that for a better knowing exactly what you're going to be drinking? And instead of that is our roadmap for new inventions. We want to have powder packets to add in your water. That's something that we really want to key invest on later on. And right now it's just me. I'm a one-man team. Bobade is currently one man. Adding additional folks would be great. Having different investors come in, be able to say, hey, this is what's going to be working good. This is what's not going to work good. Here's where we should market our product without changing our product. And overwhelming support. Our community is already super involved with Bobade. The GCU Idea Club and the JVTs alone bring in $5,000 in base revenue. And we've only been around for 14 days on the market. So 14 days total, I think about 5 at GCU and 9 different bowling events. And we've already done $5,000. What can Bobade achieve if we can do more than that? Here's our financial forecast. 2024, obviously our startup year. We're going to have a loss. 2025, all of our expenses are just for the fresh fruits, and then our revenue continues to grow. 2026 that's when we're really, really, really going to expand out, be at more events, do a little bit more, and we're going to start to see that bubble continue to grow in terms of profit. What we're seeking is $50,000 to begin the production of our powder product. Practically, what you saw in that financial forecast is only what we would make without someone coming in to help us out. And think $50,000. You also get a percentage of each sale up until $250,000 or up until 2028. And then after that, you have the opportunity to invest further into Bobade and be a partner with us. Here's my contact information. Thank you so much, and we look forward to having you on our team. Thank you so much. Bye bye.